back, everyone. So I've been doing one of the wargaming missions where you have to get 20,000 damage over any number of battles, and they reward you with, I think it's 3 tanks worth of camouflage. Woo, for their 20th anniversary celebration. I've already managed to complete the base XP one, but I'm getting kind of sick and tired of doing them, so I said to myself, well, I have about 6,200 damage to go. What tank can I drive that will drive that number up really, really, really quickly? Hello, Death Barn. So I popped in, and the first match I get is this one, Paris. I would consider this the 3rd best map in the game for the Death Barn. First being Himmelsdorf, and second being Ruinberg. This one's also quite good because of this corner right down here where you can prey on this thing's preferred food, heavy tanks. Now, of course, the hardest part about this corner is everyone likes to pack in on this corner, and the last thing I want to do is accidentally tack nuke this unfortunate object 263 in the back, because the chances are pretty good I will just headshot him. Do not want. Here we go. This looks alright. He seems to finally stop trying to shove forward. So I'm going to look at 50 TP, the new Polish heavy tank. That shot, I think, went a little bit low, so it only does 500 damage to him, as opposed to just extinguishing his tank from the game. But that's alright, we'll sit back, reload, take about 25 seconds. The tank I really want to see is that Badger or that T110E5. They're both very good players, very good tanks. They really need to be obliterated. But, you know, I'll shoot pretty much anything that happens to wander in front of my sights. You know, a tank like this. Oh, Badger. Shoot. I'd like to have shot that, but oh well. Well, they know I'm here now, that I'm sitting here waiting and aimed. Just gonna be patient. Come on, Mousechen, a little bit further. A little bit further, or sure. 50 TP prototype. It's a little bit cheap, but sure, we'll take that. It's a kill. Back to the reload cycle, but this time instead of loading Hesh, I load a high explosive round. This thing's high explosive rounds. It's actually pretty silly as well. Sure, they don't have 200, I think it's 210 millimeters of penetration, or is it 230? Maybe 230 millimeters of penetration. It only has like 80. But it only costs 1,900 credits as opposed to the 8,500, and it can still do silly things like this. There, nice big chunk of health off the Mousechen. And it only cost me 1,900 credits. So load the other one, because I'm not really expecting this Badger or this Mousechen, or any of these guys really, to show me something I can penetrate. That would be very silly of them. So I'm going to just chip away at their health with less expensive high explosive rounds for a little bit before I switch either to armor piercing or Hesh. But then I see this 4202. Now this is being done late at night. Yes, not a live recording. Sorry. And I'm like, oh, I can get a 4202. I can get a 4202. Come on, come on. Of course, like, he's already way out of range. So I still pop back here. Have a look. I get spotted. First thing I get spotted, but then you're like, oh wait, oh there's the the Badger. I had a shot at the Badger right there. I had a great shot at the Badger. Well, it's alright. We'll just come back and see if he pops out and gives me something. And look at him, and he's actually showing me some slayer. Yeah, it's a little angled, but I could pen that with Hesh, but not with high explosive. So slap, hit him for 570 damage. And now we'll just load Hesh, because, you know, apparently they're not going to do anything sensible. They're just going to keep giving me side shots. Okay. Problem is, of course, 25-second reload. A lot happens in 25 seconds in this game. So nearly loaded. There's the Mousechen. I aim for his turret cheek because it's a little bit weaker armor. And I hit it. I don't pen, so it is still a heck of a hit with 800 damage. But apparently his engine's just underneath the base in front of his turret. There's like an exhaust or something there. And it sets him on fire for another 700 damage. So I am just doing 1,500 damage to that Mousechen with a non-penetrating hit. Because balance, yo. Death Barn. Woohoo. Alright, we're about to load. This T10 is like, yes, I'm going to get... He's saying the T57 who's done something rather silly. He's lost his head a bit. He's forgotten there's a Death Barn here, and I managed to get a penetrating Hesh round through the front of his tank. Woof. Yep, that was nice. That was nice. 57 is in a lot of trouble, but wow, the Badger goes. And T57 is going to die. There's no way he's getting out of that alive. But, well, his heroic assault has reduced the enemy down here to 2 tanks. But I have enough. There's still a full health E5 up there. I mean, I could just roll around, just murder the 50 TP, but yeah, 300 health. Seems a bit of a waste when there's a full health T110 E5 right up there. Right up there. T110 E5. I really want to nuke that E5 before I pull off. As well as my 50 TP friends stick around. But they, of course, aren't really interested in showing themselves to the E5 either, and I can't really blame them. They have a hard time penetrating the E5. Heck, I have a hard time penetrating the E5 with this gun. I really need lower plate or butt shots. I need to get around behind them. That's when I get spotted. What? And then I get shot with a heat round. Thankfully, my track eats it. I'm able to pull away. But yeah, that E5 has switched positions. He is now down low. Somehow he managed to shoot me without getting detected. Very impressive. My 50 TPs appear to be bailing out, so I'm like, I don't really want to fight an E5 by myself. That just seems like a bad. Oh, there you are. So point the gun at him. You can see he immediately takes full cover. He's like, nope, I want to minimize your chances of turning my tank out. When he disappears, I say to myself, okay, I don't need to be here anymore. Let's just back away. And you know what? There's no need to fight the E5. He has no friends. He has no friends at all. All my friends are going to the northwest. There's lots of targets up there. I'm going to go join them. Ooh, fill health Scorpion. Please? Please? Nope, there's stuff in the way. Well, we'll just keep driving. So come along here, point the gun down this wreckage-strewn corridor. And yeah, I get spotted right there, so they're like, alright, we'll just get in here. And it turns out, he might have been spotting me from back there, which is interesting, because my whole team is not going that way. We're all converging on the pile of tier 8s that make up the northwest corner. Because, frankly, once they're all dead, the E5's got a little problem. He has only one gun. He can only point it in one direction. We have many tanks left. And I really want to shoot that Scorpion. He still has health. Just leave alone, guys. Let me hit this. No, you're taking all his health away. Come on. 500 health. It's kind of worth it. It's kind of worth it. He's really not worth it anymore. But, well, he's coming up. I don't want to feel like letting him shoot me for free. So, kill secured. Alright, all that's left now on the enemy team is the E5. He's, I think it's it's technically a 6-on-1, but in reality, it's a 5-on-1 because that 50 TP prototype is disconnected. It could be AFK. No, he's disconnected. He's in a platoon with one of the other 50 TPs that's still alive, the only other TP that's still alive on our team. And he's been sitting there the whole battle. I think he got disconnected at battle start, and he's just been sitting there because there's no connection to tell the tank what to do. So now I see this E5. This E5 is I can see him moving north. I'm like, alright, I'm coming up behind him. The Centurion there is going to bait him a little bit. I really want to get behind the E5. It's the only definite place where I can get a full penetrating hit is from the back. Anywhere else I shoot him, it's kind of iffy. Lower plate, but I really want to have it be from behind. But nope, he's turned around. He's attacking the Stritzwagen, and now you can see him shooting at it. So I say to myself, alright, well, see what we can do. Side turret shot, 800 health. Now, of course, the first idea is take cover. I'm like, no, he's the last tank. He's at full health. Let's try and hold him in place. If he wants to shoot me, he can shoot. I have health. I can afford to sit here and take damage because my team is here. Yeah, there's no way he's going to outgun all of them. And hey, guess what? 6,600 damage. That completes the mission in one go for me.